What's up guys, Mike here from The Art of Guitar. A few days ago I did a video on alternate picking versus down picking when it comes to riffs. And I played part of Painkiller and I got a few comments about how the alternate picking sounded smoother and better. But what's kind of funny is I was thinking about it, I was like, you know what, I was just naturally doing a certain kind of picking that I developed sort of out of necessity back in the day, out of desperation. I remember we were playing Seek and Destroy and it came to that middle part. And I couldn't keep up because, you know, we're playing at regular speed in band practice. And trying to do all downstrokes was just not in the cards for me at that time. Barely is today, but I can get through it at least. So what I did was, out of desperation, I just developed this different kind of way of picking. And it's kind of in between down picking and alternate picking. And so when I started to go over riffs like Painkiller for that last video, I started to really just go for it and play what felt natural. But then when I broke it down, I realized I was not doing strict alternate picking. So here's what this hybrid picking is. So if the main notes are this, those we're going to downstroke for sure. As far as going back to the open E string, instead of doing two downstrokes, we're going to do an upstroke and then a downstroke. So you get this. You get the first downstroke on the 5th string, followed by 2 strokes on the 6th string, up, down. And I'm slightly palm muting that. So you want to practice that first. Just go back and forth between the 7th fret and the 5th fret. See, I went to the downstroke again for the 5th fret, so I went. This is why it's an in-between concept, a hybrid picking concept, because when you do downstroke first, up, down, that's alternate picking, but then you do another down. So you're doing 2 downs in a row at one point. Another good reason for doing this is not just to get that sharp attack on the main notes, but it's also, if you listen to Painkiller, a lot of the times Glenn's hitting a lot of artificial harmonics, like quick pinch harmonics. So you can hear those little squeals in there a little bit. It's really hard to do that with upstrokes, if not impossible. I found a way to do it one time, I'll explain some other day, but downstroking for artificial harmonics are key. So feel free to look up the tab for Painkiller, but the main concept for today, you could just do it with a couple of notes or even just one note. You could go. Then just start moving it around. So whatever you want to do, just make something up if you have to. All right, let's try it with the beat and see how it sounds. You see how it's the best of both worlds? You get that really awesome attack like downstrokes, but you get that smooth sensation of alternate picking. Before we go today, I'm going to play all 3 versions with the drum beat so you can really feel it with the full sound. Well, except for the bass and the other guitar. But you get the idea of why you want to put this all together and the advantages of each type of picking. Downstrokes, strict alternate picking, and then hybrid picking as far as riffs go. A lot of people are going to say, well, this is just inside picking. You're making a big thing out of just inside picking. But in my experience, inside picking is more strict alternate picking. See, I'm stuck inside between these 2 strings. I hate that feeling, kind of. And then we'd go to outside picking where it's just always on the outside. You see how it's strict picking? It's down, up, down, up, down, up the whole time, or up, down, up, down. This is more of that combination picking. So you get the down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So there is a difference between this hybrid picking and just saying inside picking. All right, all 3 versions. Here we go. Okay, so in my opinion, the true winner is the hybrid picking. The downstroking through the entire song might get very tiresome, or would get very tiresome. and then unless you're really, really conditioned to do it. And then alternate picking just has sort of a weakness. You could just sort of hear and feel it. So, okay, hopefully you can add this to your playing with different riffs. Maybe let me know what riffs you've tried this with and which ones are successful with. There are certain riffs that are more created for this type of picking and other ones that are not. So you're going to find out just by trial and error, hopefully, which ones this will work for. So good luck with that and let me know what they are, okay? Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.